Hey everybody, hey YouTube. This is my first video, Aviation Archaeology. This is going out as my first video to not only new members, new people watching, but my GoFundMe site. I want to show everybody a little bit of my shop and some of the projects I'm working on. One of the reasons I started the GoFundMe site to get these projects going. And without further ado, let me switch the camera around and we'll go through the shop. Okay, here we go. Sorry, my cinematography isn't what it maybe should be. Never went to school. All right, what you're looking at right here is this is my powder coating oven. I built it a couple weeks ago, actually a couple months ago. It is pretty big. There is the oven that actually powers it. I built a separate frame coming out the front of it. I'll have a video later on how I made it, why I made it the way it is, how it works, and some of the benefits I have in it. So let's move over right here. Anybody that's flown on a plane will recognize what this is. That's a winglet. I believe it's off 737. I have two of these. The plans are to make them small tables. Maybe even a small desk. I haven't really decided yet. They need to be stripped. Once it's stripped and cleaned, it's going to be really shiny aluminum, like most of the stuff I do. I thought about leaving the paint on, but it's pretty damaged, so I really don't want to do that. I think it'd be a really neat piece when it's done. Sitting behind it, this is a wingtip off of, I believe, a 767. I haven't verified that yet, but it's really neat. It's got all the lenses from the wingtip with the strobes in it. I plan on converting the strobes to 12 volt DC, putting a 12 volt strobe in it and some lights. Of course, I'm going to pull the paint off. It's going to be polished real nice. On this one, I'm thinking because of its shape, I might throw some really neat aviation, maybe World War II decals on it once it's done. Don't know yet, obviously. Just another project sitting here ready to go. Some of the projects are a little bit closer. Here's the albatross piece right here. I've posted the before and afters on this. This one's pretty much ready to go. I really want this one to go to a good home, somebody who enjoys and has maybe worked on or flown in an albatross. All I need to finish this is I've gotten some suggestions and I really like them. I'm going to do a black and white albatross print that's going to go on the inside of there, covered with glass. I'm thinking about doing some LED backlighting, make it look really nice. This one here I have about $400 in right now, and that really doesn't include labor. And I probably need about another $200 to finish everything total. I'll probably sell it for, in the neighborhood of about $700, and that really is a really good price when you look at some of the other sites and some of the other companies that do this. And of course, I like to keep everything attainable for someone that wants a piece of aviation history, not just a large company that wants it in their front office or someone that's rich, obviously. Of course, rich people, you're welcome to buy my stuff too. Over here, we have this is a Super Constellation engine nose. It is, engine spinner. When I got it, it was pretty bad. You can see it's pretty shined up right now. I want to make it into an end table. I think it'd be really nice. What I need and what the funds will go to on the GoFundMe is to get some brackets made, custom brackets made that I can have welded to the side to attach the glass. And again, all this stuff, some of this stuff I can't do, some of it I can, and everything needs just a little more to get done. I'm going to try to squeeze over here in the corner real quick. Please stay with me. Landing gear door. Yeah, it's not as much of an aviation oddity as some of the other ones or history, but it's a really neat piece. Really ugly when I got it. I really didn't know what I was going to do with it. It's going to be, it looks like a coffee table. I think it does. Anyway, I need to get legs for it. Legs, I got a guy on Etsy. I like to use all of all small business, all people like me that do things in the garage or at home, and just enjoy what they do. I got a gentleman that's made legs for me before. He's really reasonable. Probably about $100 to do the legs for that. And I actually, a lot of the glass in that I get from Goodwill and yard sales, wherever I can, to make this stuff very reasonable to purchase. As we tour around the shop just a little bit more, I'm going to try to be quick. I know these shouldn't be long. Right here, that's my welder. Again, purchased as part of my initial startup funds. Welding table, just some of my supplies. Right there, if you can see it, that is a C54 oil cooler intake, and that is, again, probably be a table or be nice wall hanging. I got it LED'd on the inside with a mirror. I'll show that on another segment. Right here, in that bag is the remains of a B-17 that crashed in England back in World War II in Great Britain, and was brought back over here in the 70s. I have the documentation for it, and again, it's sitting here. I just don't have the funds to go out. I want to shadow box it. I want to buy a nice shadow box frame like you see maybe sports memorabilia in. Print up some facts about the crew, some pictures, and I think it would make a great gift for a World War II veteran, or somebody that really enjoys World War II history. So again, something else that can be a really neat piece of history that I don't want to lose because I don't have the funds to finish it. And just let me finish up here. Kind of my messy shop, but it's small. It's in my garage. And all right, I hope everybody liked the first video. Hopefully they'll get better as I go on. Please go to my GoFundMe site, Aviation Archaeology. If you go to Facebook, there is an Aviation Archaeology page, and that has the links to it. Please help whatever you can. I'm just trying to get Aviation Archaeology back up and running again to where I can get some of my projects out to the public. And thank you very much.